Good afternoon, welcome back. This is Saima. If you haven't met me before, I'm a nurse from Southeast England. In today's video, I'm going to talk about kit days. Exciting, isn't it? So, kit days means keep in touch days. If you are on maternity leave and you go back to work and they ask you to come before you start your shift, before you start your duty, originally, like for example, you are going to start your duty in January, so they ask you to come in December for a few days, maximum 10 days, minimum 4 days to maximum 10 days. You can come and you will call them as kit days. Okay, so what do we do when we go there for kit days? It's keep in touch days. So let me tell you all about it in this video. Today I'm going to talk about kit days. If you are a nurse, if you are a healthcare support worker or any other healthcare professional and you are going back to work from maternity, this video is for you. Please watch the video till the end without skipping, and we are going to share some useful information. We are going to know about this useful information. Thank you so much for coming back, guys. If you are new to this channel, consider subscribing. I provide information about UK nursing, how you can become a nurse here in the UK, how you can buy a house here in the UK, how you can migrate to the UK, each and everything around me, to be honest. So let's dive into the video without any further delay. Consider subscribing. Thank you so much for coming back if you are a returning viewer. So as I was saying, if you are on maternity leave and you go back to work, they ask you to come in between for a few days just to orientate yourself to the environment or to your ward and to your colleagues. There are loads of things that you need to know when you go back. So basically, in your keep in touch days, you are not allowed to work. That is exciting thing. Yes, you are not allowed to work. You do not work. You just follow your manager or your supervisor and you shadow them. You go with them for the meetings, or if you are band 5, for band 6s, you go with them with the meeting for the meetings. If there are any meetings, regular meetings, you go for them. You attend the ward handovers, you attend the different kind of safety hurdles, you do your ESR trainings. If you have any pending trainings, you do them, and also you complete your ESR. Yes, that's the ESR training, isn't it? So you do your ESR training basically, and you get to know your routine, you get to know your colleagues, because 1 year is a long time. So you've been away from the ward, from your trust for whole 1 year. If you've taken 1 year maternity leave, you'll be missing a lot. So you would have missed a lot. So when you go back, you feel like you are completely new person. You feel like you are new to the ward and you are new to the department. So that's why they say, okay, you come on keep in touch days, and you are paid for that. So it's not free. So you go there for 4 days or 10 days, you will be paid for those days. Okay, that's the good thing. Okay, so if you complete 10 days, you will be paid for 10 shifts. Okay, so basically you can do morning shift or late shift or whatever hours you prefer. If you want to do only 4 hours a day or 6 hours a day, you can do them. And most of the times the managers, they ask you to do 8 hours a day early shift. So you adjust yourself to the environment, you adjust yourself to the ward, with your colleagues and with your baby, obviously. So yeah, it is difficult in the beginning, like even for keep in touch days. When you go, you feel like you are leaving the baby, you are in some sort of a stress, you are in some sort of tension. Even when you are at work, for these days, you will be continuously thinking about the baby and your home, because you were with the baby for the whole 1 year or whole 9 months. okay. NHS pay you for 9 months a little bit. In the beginning, 90% you get salary. For the first 6 months, for the first 2 months you get 90%, then you get half salary, and after that you get like maybe $300 for the last 3 months, and after 9 months you don't get anything, okay. So just to make it simple for you, first 2 months you get 90% of the salary, 90% of your salary. Then the following 4 months you get 50%, and the following 3 months you get, how much is just only your occupational pay, so it will be around 300-200 pounds. That's it. So in the last 3 months you are not paid. So if you want to join back your job when your baby is 9 months, it will be a good time for you to go back, because in the last 3 months you are not paid for anything, you are not paid even a penny. So I would suggest, if you are struggling financially, go back to work when your baby is 9 months, okay. And for me, I'll go back when baby is to 12 months. And yes, so I took a whole 1 year of the leave, and I had some annual leaves also, 2 months annual leaves. So basically you are paid a little bit only for the maternity. You don't get a lot. For only initial 2 months you are paid good money, like to 90% of your salary, and after that it's, but still they say something is better than nothing, isn't it? So calculation for the maternity leave, I've already made a video about that. If you haven't watched that, I can put the link in the description below, or you can search a maternity leave pay on my channel. A video is there for the maternity leave pay, okay. And these keep in touch days, now when you go back, let me give you an example. When you start your job here in the UK, you need to get your, remember you were asked to go for your uniform measurement, you were asked to go for your what do you call it, different kind of trainings. If your trainings are expired, like certificates are expired, moving handling, blood fridge training, or any other sort of training, if they are expired, you need to renew them. Your passwords and logins, they will not work. Your NHS password, system password, it will not work. Your medicines, Digimed, we use it Digimed here to do the medicines, so that password will not work. Other transport booking, password, username and password will not work. So none of your usernames and password will work. So you need to call IT. You will be on the phone all the time in your keep in touch days. You need to call ITs to fix your passwords. You need to call ITs to fix your system access, and also your badge to log into the ward, to enter the ward, or to enter the hospital. You need your ID, and it will not work either. So you need to call the IT. You need to make loads of calls, I'm telling you, for all your passwords and usernames. You need to call them. It's like you're starting from the beginning, honestly. So your access, if you are a senior nurse or if you are band 5 nurse, you need to have your access for the medicines, for the blood access, for the vital pack where we enter the patient's vital signs. All those accesses you need to have, and you will be calling them to ask to give you the access again, okay. So this is all we do in the keep in touch days, okay. Kit days they call it. So when they say will you be coming for kit days, and you're like, what are the kit days? Okay, so I'm telling you here what are the kit days. And they kit KIT days, kit days, okay. So it's keep in touch days basically. So they ask you to come. Also your manager will take you around. She will introduce you to the new members of the staff, if there are any, and other policies and guidelines, if there are any other policies and guidelines that you need to be aware of, any changes in the infection control process, any changes in the in the medication administration, or each ward has their different rules and regulation. If they want to serve the medication, if they want to administer the medication at a particular time, if they want you to do the like patient washing first before you start the medication. So each ward has their own rules and regulations. So when you start back, they will tell you each and everything. So you will be just with your other band 5 nurses, just helping them, or just shadowing them, just looking around with them. If they are doing the medicines, you will go with them. If they are serving the lunches, you will go with them. So just to reorientate yourself with the environment, with the all the process again. This is all we do in the keep in touch days. And most importantly, your trainings, you need to complete your ESR trainings, and it is very, very important. This is the time only you will get spare to do your trainings. And this is all keep in touch days, guys. So if you have done 4 days keep in touch, then you will be paid for 4 days. If you are done 10 days, then you will be paid for 10 days. Just ask your with your organization how many keep in touch days you should be doing, and what's the minimum and maximum. I would suggest do the maximum, because you will be paid for it. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for watching. I will see you soon in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye. God bless you all.